Joaquin Buckley has started more beef with Daniel Cormier, Chael Sonnen, and the entirety of Twitter because people have been talking about Joaquin Buckley losing fans. Is that true? I'll leave that up for you guys in the comments to decide, but regardless, we're going to take a look at the beef between Joaquin Buckley and Daniel Cormier in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm a guy with too many YouTube channels. I'll show you where it all started off, which I'm sure you guys have seen. Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen did say that Joaquin Buckley, the Conor McGregor callout, was the worst callout of all time. And the MMA Homie podcast had this to post, which was very, very cool. So thank you for posting this, MMA Homie. But regardless, let's take a look at this video over here. And then we're going to take a look at Joaquin's response and Daniel Cormier's response back to him with a couple more fans. Regardless, guys, sit back, relax. Let's get into it.
Right before Derek Lewis, Joaquin Buckley, right? And since Buck went down to 170, he's only won, and he's beaten some really good guys as of late. Beat Vicente Luque in the last fight, and he won his fight last weekend.
And he's looked good doing so, too.
And he had it all, Chael. It was perfect. Randy Orton's there. He gives him a hug after the win. The crowd is hot for him, red hot, because he's from there. He willed himself onto this fight card. And then he got the microphone afterwards, Chael, and he had a call out.
And this is the big problem, of course, because a lot of people disagree with the Conor McGregor call-out. A lot of people think that it's a useless call-out. I both agree and disagree with that, but we're going to continue on with the clip.
And, Chael, just listen, Chael.
And this is where they end up playing the clip, but this is where we're not going to actually take a look at the clip because the UFC is not very friendly about people using their content. But, of course, he had the big call-out for Conor McGregor. What I think about it is I believe it's a useless call-out, but I'm kind of sitting back and it's like, well, if Joaquin Buckley wants to take that shot, I guess I don't necessarily see a problem with it, but I do think it was a missed opportunity for him to continue to build his name. Plus, you really risk, and this is what nobody's talking about, you risk being a Jeremy Stevens when you call out Conor McGregor. Because look at Conor the other day. I've decided, or a few weeks ago, I've decided to officially change his name to Matthew. And then people like, okay, champ, thanks, champ. And then people are calling him Matthew now. Like, you know what I mean? You really risk Conor McGregor saying, who the fuck is this guy? Or something to that level. That's what scares me from a Conor McGregor call out, especially if it doesn't seem like you're going to get it. But let's continue on with some replies over here. Joaquin Buckley had this to say to Daniel Cormier. Let this be known, DC MMA, Bisping, and Chael Sonnen, ya mamas raised some hoes. Y'all really trying to twist up my words knowing damn well what I said in that cage, but it's okay, we can all have some fun. So this is what I really don't understand, but he's just firing back at Daniel Cormier, firing back at Chael Sonnen. He still really wants that Conor McGregor call out. He really feels justified in calling out Conor McGregor, but I want to point you to the top reply to this, which got the most likes by a username of EdwardsSZN. Why'd you waste your call out on Conor when the entire top 10 at 170 was right there waiting? That's kind of where most people are sitting, to be honest with you. I don't get why you wouldn't call out somebody. If you want somebody with a big name right now, call out somebody like Ian Gary. That would, and you, if Joaquin Buckley, you want to get a bigger name, you want a lot of fans, Ian Gary's your guy. Honestly, if you want to take on a big top contender too. Plus, if you want to just jump the division, how about Bilal Muhammad? Bilal Muhammad's still waiting for a fight. I know it could be against Leon Edwards, but I bet you the UFC be happy to jump on that one because they don't want to give Bilal Muhammad a title shot. Even Colby Covington would be better. I know Colby Covington definitely isn't fighting Ian Gary. We're going to make a video talking about that too, but the entire top 10 of the welterweight division would have been a better call-out than Conor McGregor. Let's move on to what Daniel Cormier had to say. Shut up, maybe listen. You had a dumbass call-out. You're getting talked about by three of the biggest voices in the game. Maybe listen. This is where I actually really agree with Cormier because Chael, Cormier, and Bisping all are definitely people that you would want to listen to when it comes to call-outs. It was the worst call-out in history. Don't let winning a few fights at 170 pounds get you too excited, bro. Don't mention Audrey. Anyways, it's unfortunate that DC's right here because I like Joaquin Buckley. I like what he's doing right now. I like the name that he's making for himself, but Daniel Cormier is right. And if I was a fighter sitting back and Daniel Cormier, Chael Sonnen, and Michael Bisping have an issue with the way that I'm promoting myself, with the way I'm doing my callouts, I am doing absolutely nothing but listening. They have done nothing but do it correctly their entire careers. And for Joaquin Buckley to come back and just flat out just yell back at them, man, I don't think it's correct to do. Daniel Cormier, Chael Sonnen, Michael Bisping, the best to ever do it. I'm sure that if Joaquin Buckley wanted advice, they'd be more than happy to give them advice. But you have to understand what they're saying. If these guys, of all people, are having a critique about what you're doing, Joaquin Buckley, you really need to listen, especially somebody who's been so serious about promoting himself. Now, I did want to include this one because actually this one really made me laugh. Really? The P-bomb? Real cool, man. It goes back to Daniel Cormier and John Jones, but I just wanted to include that. But we have one more reply to Daniel Cormier, which I found interesting. I would love to know what you guys think about this down below. So please comment down below because I have mixed feelings on how I feel about this one. I'll bring you to it right now. It's a response to Daniel Cormier. It's no different than you calling up Brock Lesnar. Let him try and get the money fight if that's what he wants. That I actually kind of agree with. And this is where I disagree with a lot of the MMA community in the sense where if Joaquin Buckley really, really wants to sit back and call out Conor McGregor, if he wants to take that shot in the dark, he's more than welcome to do it. I just think that I definitely don't think it's the worst call out in history. I don't think that shooting a shot at McGregor is the worst idea in the world, especially Conor McGregor's at 170 pounds. Maybe Conor McGregor could see him as a tune-up fight. Maybe. I'm just saying. Maybe. I don't completely disagree with what he's doing. I just think that it would have been way better for him to call out literally anybody in the top 10, you know? If Joaquin Buckley really wants to sit here, take that shot in the dark, he's more than welcome to. But at the end of the day, I do believe, again, if Chael Sonnen, Michael Bisping, Daniel Cormier are critiquing what you are doing, it is time to sit back and listen to them. Let me know what you think about Joaquin Buckley down below. Thank you very much for watching the video, everybody. On the screen right now, at the bottom, YouTube picked this video for you, thinks that you would like it the best. Also, up here, check out this tier list ranking all of the MMA content creators on YouTube. I will see you over there, guys. Take care.